We were
Yes.
but we recently...
Two big time.
Yes.
Oh, Raptor!
You are correct. She's the head of the treasure. Some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her.
Anyway, despite how dangerous, they have already
To this end?
Grand thief.
Ah, indeed. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that... see. So, despite...
With the major changes, but anything related to the Abyss, so I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild. Oh,
Good to see this in the...
let the wind lead.
No time to lose.
Sooner we're done, the better.
No time to lose.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable. There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
Who's next? Yep.
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you. Could it be the... Why is he in that... That's... And the statue's hands... But this statue is holding... And the grand... Paimon doesn't feel so good. We can't stay here! Quick, run!
This.
Gather! Stabilize! You have come as a...
An Abyss Herald?
Kane, did he send you the Abyss? Is a...
What is this power? Pirate's never seen it before. Careful, please don't get... Cocky? Speed of light.
I see your power.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I see. In that case...
Oh, such a strong enemy. Who knew the... Huh? What is it? Oh, right, yeah.
So, we meet again.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your... Could it be that you encountered an
Huh? How did you know that?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well. An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, tell me the rest of what happened in there.
And then, as we fought a bit...
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed.
Let's go!
Stabilize!
Incoming! Nowhere to hide!
I see your power.
Judgment!
Stabilize!
Speed of light! Those abyss make...
No.
Oh, it's looking for chaos devices, chaos...
In fact, they seem to... However, they look...
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them?
I certainly... But I have a feeling one cannot Or rather, these abyss made... All right.
No time to lose. No time to lose.
Gather! Gather! Order guide you.
With sword comes shadow. Incoming!
This is getting interesting.
Punishment!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Bring it on.
Stabilize!
No time to lose.
Solidify!
Bring it on.
Wow! This...
There are no just like your appearance in that tavern. Forget it. The connection between... Rather, they are both
branches?
Both originate...
Huh? Really? Oh. Oh! Right. As you're... Huh? You have memories of being there. But that nation...
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so... But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Kanria you saw, what was it like?
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
It seems your sister woke up first. But the question is, how long before you...
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Kanria plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Tevat?
The destruction of Conria? She said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's... It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your sister must have understood this world better than you did, because she woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Conria. Am I right?
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather all... So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria, so you could find your sister? Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed?
I probably know more about Conria than both of you. Conria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. A
nation?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was...
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Conria. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed.
How could that be?
Yes, well, continuing to let's keep moving.
Dane was just saying. So...
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No, these Ruin Guards were known as field tillers by the people.
Field tillers? What a strange...
It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria like to give code names. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood.
Fought for with steel and blood?
After the destruction, they wandered, perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations.
That sounds so sad.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past.
Solidify! This is order! Yeah! Yeah! Shouldn't let your guard down.
Emergency countermeasures aren't
Don't blink! Nowhere to hide. Incoming.
gather.
Perhaps it really does.
But
Engulf the faith.
what?
Loom of fate. The Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. It seems like they are still launching the operation.
Loom of fate? What's that? Is it literally from the horrible feeling Paimon's been so Dane?
I'm reading it now.
How so?
In short,
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Divine, though you may not have been aware of it at the time. You were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Deval?
No. From the contents of the talisman, they won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers.
So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Kanria. Though, of course, the accuracy of that understanding, only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Kanria. The talisman's message states that they will use and the new core that...
The eye of the very first field?
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps...
Yes. Thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the...
Oh boy. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as... Yeah!
The cathedral.
Huh?
Nothing. Let... The huge statue, but how aware...
Faith doesn't ask for any... Shh! And actually... Huh?
You are the having me tag along would only make the... Correct. When a non-believer... I have never... That's enough about that.
Okay, then we'll...
I should warn you, the Church of Favonius would also...
city's so boring. What's that man doing?
Run along. This isn't a conversation for children.
The breeze is making me sleepy.
Run along. This isn't a conversation for children.
Dada, what's that man doing?
Honorary Knight!
It seems she has. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about.
Huh? You're here to ask about a long time. Nearly every member in the church's record. Of course?
Sorry, but
Other strange stories.
the tyrant's fight.
Oh, many
Balls of fire.
people at that time, but this strange phenomenon continued. Right. Perhaps it was something else. Anyway.
It's okay.
There's that point.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again. Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the storm terror.
Wasn't that the Abyss Order?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing... Could it be... Master Jean has our... Master Jean said you...
But you're also...
Right. We'll go give.
Oh, but please, everyone.
I see. This could very well...
But what is the Abyss?
No, that's not... Unlike Osile, who was just... Today, the Abyss Herald... Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt! Bring it on!
Speed of light. Don't blink.
The closer we get to the target, the more...
Yeah, let's go. Huh? Why not?
It has nothing to do. I cannot possibly. Besides, there's nothing special. It's just my opinion. You shouldn't place too. Even if the guy.
Don't trust them and...
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears.
Huh?
The destruction. Well.
What a strange man. Yeah, that at the rite of dissension in Leah.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing?
Oh, Master Rosaria
Then your help is I just scouted out. Rosaria told me, but the Abyss Order and...
They just like to cast the Abyss Order.
Regardless, Honorary Knight, this god's spirit. Okay, be...
I see your power.
No time to lose.
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the Abyss Herald!
You.
You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled. If you serve us,
What the heck is this ceremony? Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt a Valen's mind?
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go on.
no matter how many times you resist us, your... Bow before the abyss! I see your power. Activate!
Incoming! With sword comes shadow.
Gather! I will have order. No time to... Ha!
Don't blink! Shiver! You can't run! Incoming! Judgment!
I see your power. stabilize!
Judgment! Speed of light!
The world will fall!
You can't run! Incoming!
The world will... The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does it... No matter.
It disappeared again!
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human, but still...
Lupus Boreas... I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order?
Thank you. In the future, my claws must... You smelled danger and came here?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's, besides coming to help, we actually... excuse us, Mr. Wolfguide. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of human. It entered into my proving ground, but it could not. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very...
Yes.
Fireball. Anyway, it sounds like the... But in this story...
Don't know.
Yes, you were... We need to keep it...
Yes, you too.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane. The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Shall we take a stroll? Dang, there you are! Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her... But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister.
Ah, Paimon gets it! So the tyrants, after it was damaged, then, back then, the...
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Huh? Oh, Paimon remembers too! This is it, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye. Ooh, huh? No.
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by... Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow!
The very thing the Abyss... All of the ruin...
Prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from Conria?
As the Abyss Order has... And if the limbs of... And this newly born god will have the... Yes.
Then... what should we do?
No.
Huh?
You may doubt me, no matter where we...
Oh!
But our work isn't done yet. We can't have the church... Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy... I'll make sure it doesn't get away.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That are the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go! And remember to be on your guard.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber.
Oh, such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue.
You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsleif, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed. Perhaps for... Oh, and something far more dangerous than we are the same.
It is your words that forever reek. Time to silence!
Bow before the Abyss!
This...
Abyssal roar!
Solidify!
Yeah! Speed of light! Nowhere to hide. Judgment!
Decimate! All life will perish!
Emergency countermeasures aren't my thing. Who's next?
Abyss
You can't run!
grants me new life. The end!
Stabilize!
Yeah! Punishment! Speed of light!
Surging tide!
You can't run!
The end will come!
Yeah! Incoming!
This is getting...
You can't run!
Hey!
Don't blink! You can't run!
The world will fall! The world will
Speed of light!
The end! The abyss shall rise! Princess.
Hey! Could that be?
Ether.
Wait! She just blocked your sister and the...
Ether. Why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh? Your sister?
Lumine.
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
But it must be said, that man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed and you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria that... and the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Home. Yes. Of course. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find it. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me. I have already... So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Hey. Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. Really? At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right! By the... Oh! Well then... First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister Princess. It seems like your sister. Also, your next thing. And Dane is. So that's why you're. But. Also, how come, after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the abyss? What's up? Yeah, you're right. Then we can't let ourselves. Our journey's not over yet. If your sister wants you to. Come on, traveler. Let's go. Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your sister would have sided with the Abyss. Well, Paimon believes in both, and when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? She said we needed to reach the end of, and we won't find out what this journey. Don't mention it, partner. Although, where should we go? Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the first place? You're right. After all, yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole mystery. Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far. Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Let's see what she has to say.
for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
Need to be so comfortable.
Feeble gait, spindly legs, core strength, no fighting instinct, lily livered.
Need to be so hurtful.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Feeble gait, spindly legs, zero core strength, no fighting instinct, lily livered.
Need to be so hurtful.
Oh. Hello. Is there anything I can help?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into...
Oh. So that's what...
Great! We came to the...
But the chance of success is...
Incredibly...
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly... All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for... I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked, but to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found... that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth.
What a horrible journey!
Well...
Kanju...
Along with the other two commissions, one of the Meanwhile, it doesn't feel good to... What I mean to say is...
And even if you did... Seems like they really don't want...
They only set that up as a... But if you really are set up... That's not what I meant. Voyaging far and wide...
But it's an armed...
That part is up to you. The Alcor is the...
Then there's no time... I'm all for work. Work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. Don't blink! Speed of light! Don't blink! Hey!
Stabilize!
Ahoy there, mateys! Time to set.
It's running a bit low.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatuian Osile, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liu. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person, judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing!
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... Yes, the star.
Huh? The fragrance of what now?
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain.
You're not far off, but they go by a different name. And this young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay.
Only if the mood takes...
Hey, you don't...
Oh, wait a minute.
Huh? The Crux Club. They're too So, you've got two. You can't take... And with Lewis.
But...
Well, before you just get this.
Supplied by myself.
Is there really such thing as a...
When a vision bearer dies. As for whether this shell has any practical application...
Yep. And the way I see it, organizing the clash is... So, if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect...
Yeah, we're interested...
Inazuma?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? In that case, if you...
You just want him to take part in your...
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to.
Great. Then let's get you signed up.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is
before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against?
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Are you here to compete in the Crux?
You bet I am. Have you put your name? Well, I'd have a look at the end. The Clash is a Nobody wants to.
Yeah.
Me?
Uh-huh.
What? You? Not to mention, they tried to sneak past. I planted a left. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us. I'm not saying I came out complete.
Uh-huh. But for us,
I'll see you in the arena.
Hi there.
That's right. Nothing beats real life, but this tournament is
exactly with
this master
famous. He's the founder of He's got to be to the Ling Shan.
Force dispersion.
It's a type of breed. For example,
one time he sent a challenger.
It sure is.
We're clear.
There's a tuition?
Of course.
But recently, though.
So if we can get our hands on a vision,
well, we have to try.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. Folks will come from far and wide.
See you in the arena.
Hey, youngster. If so...
So you're also...
You better believe it. From me? Obtaining... No. I know how that... I've passed in most people, a vision.
You have so much self...
That's not important. I've also brought... Of course. I also put... Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now, but...
So, to recap... We're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just... really average.
Chinksa Village Arm Wrestling. Next, please. What's your name? Wait. Did I...
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bear?
I have to ask. It's really...
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his
I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter... Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui.
Yep. He still doesn't have a vision, though. See if yours...
my apologies. I didn't mean... it's just a format. So far, I've got...
Yeah, and also a...
Whoa.
Might as well declare...
I wonder if it...
Okay, Right. A great hero...
Oh, we're not here.
There's another...
Beto must have upped the stakes this time.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere...
I see. So, well, nobody... Anyway, the qualified...
Hey, so even though you don't... So Paimon... In any case... Looking at the all right.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow me.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now.
Come on, let's go sign up.
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated that.
Impressive.
Well, I fought, so come on.
All right. You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I should. You know, a lot of competitors, and since you signed up, we've... For one thing, so...
Huh?
This is how Captain decides.
All right. We're finally here, folks.
Your opponent, you may well be... Very well.
All right, that...
Your opponent in the I do not doubt your...
Relax, my
Okay,
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was...
Right! If you had a vision,
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid, but mine never came. I lost interest eventually. I've fought and won.
Huh?
No, I did. Only in defeat.
Wow!
If you have the chance in the future,
by the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
whether they'll be as tough as... So don't...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Ah, it's you! I myself was...
Me...
Why, yes. I faltered for... Given my stature, still, I'm...
No time to lose.
Hey there!
He tried to use force. His opponent was Why don't you dodge, they ask. Don't even get me started. I don't dare tell my Sorry, I shouldn't be
Oh.
Thanks.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk...
You gave an outstanding... I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind. But you were quick to adapt, and managed... In fact, I discern...
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous... I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about...
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal. I haven't properly introduced...
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup.
It is true that I am versed. I do not mean to flaw... Given your talents...
Hang on. Don't you think...
Gathering intelligence. Besides our fate...
You betcha! Wait a second. We...
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? However, there is only so... Come with me. Some...
No time to lose.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to... You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple.
Paimon knew that you were hinting.
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match. When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the... It is things of...
As crazy as...
My humble ability to think a human could we... And not to mention your incredible...
Hey, stop it!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to... So then, might I be so...
Aw, it's not... It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand.
Perhaps such However, Of course, I too shall... Now then.
Bring it on.
You can't run!
I will have order.
Shiver! Judgment!
No time to lose.
Incoming!
Solidify!
Don't blink!
Stabilize!
Speed of light!
Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and he relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you remain mindful, please, save your thanks. If anything, the world is a truly...
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you...
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the god, and what influences the god's decision. My apologies. You must be... For allowing me the honor of witnessing your So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, a vision hunt. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. In the outset. Not to mention...
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a...
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside. It goes without saying that the people locked within...
Sounds a lot like...
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity. Ah, the time for your match is...
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, very well.
What? Never mind. We can start by making your... Everyone, listen up! We've reached the climb. We've seen many exciting battles. Now, I'd like to introduce our... He strikes fit...
Wow!
I'm sure everyone... But today's fun... As for our other... Oh, come on, what could be taking him? Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. We've got no other choice.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't... Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come...
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody steal it?
We don't know when it was taken exactly.
No need to worry. The vision was the prize.
Well, I'll stay here and try to offer some...
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island. Where...
Come with me. I can sense...
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see, shortly.
Incoming!
Can't run from death.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Shouldn't let your guard down. Bring it on. No time to lose.
Stabilize!
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure quick get-
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision! Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to-
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And, in other words, you failed to meet any...
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine! Fine! I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time.
Aha! So you were supposed to be-
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape. Drat. This... I know an empty threat was fine. But you'd better mean it.
You know, according to the laws of the sea...
Huh? You're not.
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far!
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll...
Ha-ha!
Stabilize!
Just a temporary setback.
No! No! Do what you...
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms. Put down the vision and leave.
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you.
No need for that.
Huh? Paimon doesn't...
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision, but unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be... From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple... Come, why don't you give it a...
The vision did...
I see. No matter. This way...
Yeah, let's...
The story begin. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is... But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning...
Kazuha!
All right then. It's time. Allow me to gather...
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified. And our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given.
Yes, I believe so. But the voyage to In fact...
Hold on a second.
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. In the meantime...
Paimon believes you'll find...
Thank you. One final word of warning.